Annual age-adjusted incidence rates of type 1 diabetes, children smaller 15 years old per 100,000 population, and when recommendations of daily intake of vitamin D in infants were lowered. Finland, 1966, 1997. As you can see on this graph, it started in 1966 and the study lasted till 1997, so for a period of 31 years. It doesn't need much explanation because initially in 1964 the daily recommendation was 4,500 international units of vitamin D per day and was at the beginning of the study lowered to 2,000 international units per day. And that led to an increase of 35% until 1975. That's 7 more diagnoses of diabetes type 1 compared to just 9 years ago. And the health authorities in 1975 decided to lower the recommendation to 1,000 international units per day, and that led to a further increase of 32% until 1993. Even though they must have realized that there were 2 consecutive increases of combined almost 70%, they surprisingly lowered the recommendation again, this time to 400 international units, the same as the recommendation for adults. That led to a further increase of 30% from 1993 on till the end of the study in 1997. As you can see, the incline got much stronger after lowering the recommendation to 400 international units. These additional data points are from other sources, and from 2001, when the study was published, then continued from 2005 on forward, the annual increase was 4.7%, leading to an estimate of 82 incidences in Finland by the end of 2012. Since we don't have the actual numbers by now, this is an estimate, but it shouldn't be a surprise if these numbers are reached, even if not surpassed. So why? Since this study was published in 2001, the health authorities having this data available, they did not increase the daily recommendation to at least 2,000 international units per day when looking at this increase of more than 100% starting 1966 until 1997. That's double as much incidences of diabetes type 1 in Finland. And even if this is only a very strong correlation and does not guarantee that it is the cause, since there were no adverse side effects reported in these infants, playing it safe, why not recommend at least 2,000 international units? So please, every pregnant mom should get this message and give her baby at least 2,000 international units per day to make sure if this really has an influence and was the main cause for this steep incline, that her baby is prevented. And if you care and share and spread this message, 4 out of 5 people in the world, thousands just alone in 2013, would be prevented from this terrible disease, because this is just cold numbers. If you know what these people go through, these patients, and especially also their families, because mainly small children, 2 to 5 years or 7 years old, are diagnosed, and it turns on its head the life of that person and especially of their parents. So spread the word. The more people get to see this graph, maybe we can, as the internet community, force the authorities by doing this to at least set the daily recommendation for infants in their first year of life to 2,000 international units per day. Thanks again for your support and your time.